everybody? How is everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope all of you all have been staying safe. I hope all of you all have been having a wonderful day so far. Um, I want to just pop in and talk about this with you guys really quick. Um, and share some things with you all because it's something that you definitely need to hear. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to come in and we will get right to it. We will get right to it. Shout out your hometown, your state, your country, Lil Durk 300. Hello. How are you? Are you in school right now, Little Durk 300? And actually, Lil Durk, you didn't respond to my email. Born Dreamer, hey, how are you? Keish, what's up? From North Carolina. Keish, I'm gonna be in North Carolina and South Carolina soon. I have to take care of some business there. It's actually 3 or 4 places soon I'll be flying to for some family business. But Lil Durk, you sent me an email and I responded and I didn't hear back from you. So what's up with that, sir? Ace of Spades, good afternoon to you too. How are you guys? Are you guys doing well? Did you all have a nice weekend? What's the temperature in your city or your town now? It's getting nippy out here in Chicago. Y'all see I'm bundled up. I should have put on my actual coat or my other black jacket because I have like 3 or 4 black jackets, a bunch of sweaters, but I was trying to hurry up and get up out the door. Oh, okay. Okay, little Dirk. I see you said you was busy. Understood. Understood. Oh, born dreamer, all praises be to the Lord. I thank God for using me to be an inspiration to you guys. It's all about God. A Rice, hey, how are you? How are you? I give you guys a few more minutes. It's not a lot of you all up here, and that's fine. People can come to the playback. It's early. So, but I had to do this early, guys, because I'm going to be very busy. I've already been busy today. So I had to stop in and I said, let me talk to you all about this in real time. But I didn't want to wait and try to go live, and it was later in the day and it's dark. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, once I get home, that's it. I I'm ready to go to sleep. Seriously. Like setting up my camera and just doing all this other stuff. Oh no. Oh, Born Dream, you said it's 42 degrees. Okay. Okay. I get you. I don't even know what the temperatures are here in Chicago, but I just know it's not hot outside. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, guys, let me get to this so you all can get on with your day and I can get on with mine. Anyway, I told you all, hold on a minute. Um I told you all yesterday in a video message about seeking and pursuing peace. And a lot of people that escapes them. Actually looking around in their life and looking at chaotic things, disorderly things, unorganized things, dramatic things, and just extra things that you have going on in your life will sometimes steal peace from you. And a lot of people who don't have a life of peace, it's not necessarily because they are not wanting peace, but it's coming because the lack of peace, I'm sorry, is coming in their life because they allow certain people to come into their life with their problems, their issues, and their drama, and it disturbs their peace. On the other hand, there are some people, they make certain decisions. They will do certain things, and the things that they do that push them, that puts them in a position where they don't have peace. And there are some people, um, hey Karen, hey Dean, there are some people who they don't have peace in their life because it's an internal thing. There are internal things going on within a person. They have not been ironed out. They have not addressed them, and they have been within that person for a very long time. So they become immune to the lack of peace internally. And so when I made that video message for you all yesterday, I gave you the scripture from Proverbs, and I believe I left it in the description. But I was just letting you all know that when you are not seeking peace, or when you are not doing what the Bible says and trying to pursue peace, your life will stay unorganized. It will stay chaotic. There will always be some type of issue that is going on within your life. And some people, they don't understand why these things are happening. They don't understand why these things are going on. But I'm going to tell you all how you start to seek and pursue peace. Ambassador of Christ, I see you. You seek and pursue peace by, number one, you have to either admit that there are things within you that are chaotic that you have not addressed. And you also have to pay attention to if you are setting boundaries with the people who are connected to you. Because if you talk to someone and you ask them, is their life peaceful? And they tell you, no, my life is not peaceful. You may ask them, well, why is your life not peaceful? And they may say, well, I have these particular family members living with me, or I have a particular friend and they're going through a lot in their marriage. They're going through a lot with their children. They're going through a lot with their boyfriend or girlfriend, different things of that nature. And so these things will be brought to them. And when these things are brought to them, it is disturbing their peace. Are there some of you out here who you have a very loud, chaotic, disorganized life? That is a legitimate question. And I want you all to take all the time that you need with that, because it's not a question you can answer quickly. This is something that you really have to think about. This is something that you really have to pay attention to, because sometimes where there is chaos, where there is disorder, where there are highly stressful situations in our lives, we will look at it as, well, I am helping this person. I am helping these people. This is my duty to do this particular thing. And sometimes we will project ourselves in a lot of situations that don't have anything to do with us. And we do it because we will use the excuse or justification, well, I love this person. I have to be loyal to this person. I have to have this person's back. If I don't show up, if I don't say anything, if I don't help this person with their need, they're going to feel like I am a fake friend. They're going to feel like I'm the parent that doesn't really love them. They're going to feel like I am not doing my Christian duty by showing up and helping them in whatever their dilemma is. But I'm here to tell you all that is watching, that anytime there are people or there is a person and there are certain things going on in your life around you, and it is disturbing your peace, that is something that you need to remove. You need to check it, and you need to get it organized and clean it up, because we are always having a posture of taking on burdens of people that God did not call us to take on. God did not call some of you to take on the certain burdens of another person. This is a decision you're personally making because you fear conflict, you fear being misjudged by the person, you fear losing someone, and you fear someone having a perception about you that is really not who you are. All of us have been guilty of doing this, where we have extended our time, we have extended our finances, we have extended our ear, we have extended our heart to a person when certain things are going on, and it starts to disturb and tamper with our peace. And so that is why the Bible is telling us that we are actually supposed to seek and pursue peace. Your life is not supposed to be loud. You ever come across somebody, or do you know somebody now? Their life is extremely chaotic. Their life is very loud. Every time the person name comes up, every time you hear something about them, there is some level of drama attached to them. And I'm going to give you all a great example. There may be someone out here that you know, and they are dating a particular man or woman, and they've been together for years, and they have their ups and downs. But there are moments where your peace may be disturbed because that particular person, that friend that you have, or that loved one, that you have, they may bring to you the issues that is going on within their relationship. There may be a very volatile relationship that they have. It may be domestic violence, it may be verbal abuse, it may be emotional abuse. And whatever is going on with that particular married couple, or whatever is going on between that couple who are engaged or dating, they for some reason cannot iron out their own problems and issues. They dump it off on other people. They dump it off on other people. And so where your life is quiet, where your life is peaceful, where your life is organized, where you are very mindful of things that you allow in, and you are very wise in picking battles, now your life has become loud. And your life is loud. Your health is at stake. You are under a high level of stress. You are angry because of the fact that particular person that you have been helping or doing something for, they have now burdened you with their relationship drama. They've brought it to you and you feel obligated to be involved. I'm telling you all right now that there are going to be some things that you must start to disconnect from if it is disturbing your peace. There are going to be some people you have to let go. There are going to be some places you have to let go of. There are going to be some things you have to let go of because it keeps meddling and fumbling with your peace. Now, peace for each one of us, it looks different. Peace for maybe older people looks like this. They may be retired, and they're retired, and so every day that they wake up, they sit on their porch. They feed the birds. They plan a trip for the holidays every year since they've been retired. Or they go golfing. They are part of a country club. They go square dancing. They go play bingo. They go and shop a particular day. They go and pick up their grandchildren, and they keep their grandchildren giving their parents a break for 2 weekends in a row. Now, that is how peace looks for certain people. Because I'm going to tell you all something. You all know I don't like the ageism game. I don't like to play the ageism game. Not that anybody is ashamed or embarrassed of their age, but it's just that people place judgment on you when they find out your age. This goes on with everybody. There is not a certain group of people that they do this to. There is young people place judgment on middle age and older people. Older people place judgment on middle age and younger people. Middle age people place judgment on younger and older people. Everybody does it. Nobody is exempt. And sometimes people intentionally do it, but then there are some people, unintentionally they do it. People will just make an assumption when you are a particular age that either you are not smart enough, you're not knowledgeable enough about something. They will feel like you're silly and they don't have to take you seriously because you have not lived as long as they have. Some people will feel like if they're a particular age, that if you don't have everything that they have in order, that you are immature, that you are a failure in life. So I don't want to play the ageism game as far as peace, because peace for each one of us, it looks differently. Now, I gave you an example with how peace looks for an older person, but peace for some people can simply just be they don't like going out. Some of you all, that's peace for you. It's not a particular thing that you put in order and say, this is why my life is peaceful. No, you are intentional with who you give access to you. You get invited out for drinks today. You get invited out to the club because New Year's is coming up, Christmas is coming up, and people have a lot of parties on Christmas Eve. Peace for you will look like you don't go to the party. You don't go to the bar. You don't want anything to do with that. And it's not personal. It's not personal against the person who's inviting you. It's not personal against the club. It's not personal against whatever. It's just that you can either sense, or in the past, when you were the type of man or woman to go to the bar and go to the club, something would kick off. You would be uncomfortable to a certain extent. Because I'm going to just say this to you all. And I know a lot of you all, you're not going to agree with this. But those of you who have the Spirit of the Lord and you understand spiritual things, you will understand what I'm about to say. There are spirits in clubs and bars, period. There are demons there. A lot of you all may not agree with that. You're not going to like it. It's going to make some of you all uncomfortable if you are a clubber or you like to bar hop. I'm not here to place judgment. It's not judgment. It's just a fact. There are demons and there are spirits in bars and clubs. And so in some of you all's past experience, maybe when you went to a bar or a club or you went to a party, something kicked off there. Maybe somebody sprayed it. And when I say spray, for the people who don't know that language, because I can't just come out and say the S word, but they may have released, a weapon. I'll say that. They brought out a weapon and some things kicked off. And you've been traumatized by that. So peace for you looks like, no, I'm not going to anybody's house party. No, I'm not going to the bar. No, I'm not going to the club. Some of you all may have went to the bar as a woman, and there were men who are very disrespectful and inappropriate in their interaction towards you. Something may have happened to you where you drank too much and you were taken advantage of. And so now, to keep peace, not only in your spirit and in your life, you just refuse to go to the club. You refuse to go to the bar. Okay, that's another example. Gave you all the example of how peace looks for an older person, maybe. And I gave you an example of how peace looks for different people. They could be young, middle age, or older, because the club is, if you 18, for the most part, you can get in certain clubs. But then if you're 21 and up, you can go to certain types of clubs. But then some clubs, you have to be 25. I've even seen clubs where you have to be 30. They want you 30 years old before you walk up in there. They got a couple of clubs like that downtown in Chicago. You got to be 30 years old, and you have to even dress a certain particular way before they even let you in. That's another conversation. But anyway, peace for some people who may be younger is They don't want any distractions that is taken away from their education. So if they're in school and they're a senior, it's a lot of tests. So they may be on a sports team. They may be in college. And so they don't want any distractions. They have made a choice as a younger person. I don't want to date. I'm not going to get married. I may be 18 or 20, 22, 25. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be exclusive with anybody. And on the weekends, I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on social media. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the phone. Peace for some people in those age groups, that's what peace looks like for them. For some of you, peace looks like you don't hang around certain family members. Now, this is my lane. This is my area. Peace for me personally, just to be transparent with you all, there are certain family members I absolutely refuse to be around. Period. I don't care how anybody feels about it. I don't care what they think about it. I don't care what they say about it. I don't hate the family members. I love them. If I had something that they needed, I would provide it. But I don't like their spirit. I don't like their mouth. I don't like their attitude. I just don't like their disposition. I literally want nothing to do with them. And so peace for me looks like continuing to, I don't want to say avoid, but I don't be around them. That is what peace is like for me. And I'm going to go further. It's deeper than my family, certain family. I do it with people, period. Peace also for me is not being on social media a long time. I have completely removed myself from social media, okay, to a certain extent, because the things that people post and people constantly need an affirmation and pats on the back, and they have stuff to prove. You just can discern that it's not coming from a pure place. They're posting pictures of their paychecks. Who does that? People are not looking at safety anymore. They keep having to prove I'm rich. I got money. You broke. You a bum. You poor. But look at this check. I got 3 checks on my desk. I'm in real estate. I just came up with $14,000 with that check, $20,000 with that check. I got a $30,000 check with from that house I flipped. People are taking pictures of their cars. They have to show you how they riding. What is the point of it? Okay, you have a beautiful car. You have a beautiful car. People take pictures of their house. People literally will take pictures of their house and post it on Instagram and post it on social media. They will show you very, very intimate moments that they have with their wife, with their husband, and with their precious babies, their children. They will show you the outfits they're putting on their kids. They will show you footage where their child is coming out of school. Now listen, I know some of you all, you're going to feel a certain type of way about this. Again, this is not condemnation. I'm talking about what is not putting me in a peaceful place just because of what I see in the spirit. That's the angle I'm coming from. Let me break this down, because I know how a lot of you all are. You don't think. You don't think respectfully. You don't think. You don't discern. You are quick to get in your flesh when someone says something, or when somebody brings something to the forefront. People are so hypersensitive and easily offended. You know what I mean? So I'm explaining the angle I'm coming from. It's not coming from an angle where I'm saying, oh, you're a horrible parent because you're showing these pictures of your kids. You're a horrible person because you're showing a picture of your car and your house. No, 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 no. No, because when you work hard and you've come from a struggle and you've been broke and poor and homeless, I get it. You want to show people, look, I used to be at this level, but now I'm at this level. I got the victory. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. But spiritually, because everyone does not have the spirit of God in them, because there are demonic forces and monitoring spirits on Facebook and Instagram and in your family and friends and on your job and in the church, and they're watching you. They're watching what you post. They're watching pictures. They will screenshot your pictures because of things that I know from a spiritual standpoint, and because of things I know in the spiritual realm. It doesn't bring me peace. But you can't tell these people this because they will think you're a hater. Everybody is always saying somebody is jealous of them or they're a hater. A lot of people do that. You'll say, hey, sis, you know what? Cool off with posting pictures of yourself all the time. Oh, people just hating because my body on point. Sis, chill out with posting pictures of your kids all the time. Well, I can't help it if somebody not a good mother. I work hard for mine. I want all the smoke with my babies. Sis, stop posting your husband. Whatever your husband bought you for your birthday, whatever vacation you and your boo finna go on, whatever your husband is doing for you, that's intimate. Your house is your safe haven. Why do you have to prove to us how deep your man loves you? Nah, but see, I gotta show these chicks out here that my man is all about me. Any other chick try to talk to my man, he ain't gonna pay attention to them. He don't want them. This is how you talk. This is how this generation talks. This is how they act. Not really realizing that once they log off of Instagram and once they log off of Facebook and once they come off of YouTube and their high has come down, okay? Because chemicals, they get built up in a person when they get excited. When somebody is excited and they're happy, there's a chemical play that's going on in your mind and in your body and in your blood. But after you throw out the very thing that it has you pumped up and excited, you got to go back to your actual life. But then you feel like, or you believe that you're still not being monitored and watched. You still think that people are not pissed off about the fact that you have actually come up financially, or that you have found happiness with a husband or wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you did get that degree. They may have struggled in college and had to drop out, and they kept failing the nurse test and they couldn't become a nurse. They kept failing the test and they couldn't become a sheriff. They kept failing the test for real estate. They kept failing the bar exam and they cannot be an attorney, but you did it. And so you showed that degree and they pissed off about it. So now they got to monitor you, because when it's a monitoring spirit, they have to watch you to see what is he or she posting? What is she saying? They will look in your comment section to see what people are saying so they know what to pray against. They know when it's time for them to do their witchcraft or pull out their tarot cards and take pictures you posted. They will make an altar with your face. You're the special guest. Behind the scenes, can you see that far in the spirit? Can you see it? I can't be the only one. Oh, okay. So anyway, this is not bringing peace to your life. And so some of you all, when your peace is disturbed, you will sit back and say, but I'm the nicest person. I'm nice. I'm a sweetheart. I'm not a negative person. I'm not a jealous person. I'm happy for my friends. I'm happy my girl got married. I'm happy my brother got married. I'm happy that a family member, they make good money. I'm happy sis got a new car. I'm happy so-and-so fell in love. I'm happy. But why am I struggling? Why can't I not sleep at night? Why am I being woken up at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning? Why am I up for like 16 hours out the day? It don't matter how many times I try to go to sleep and I could be exhausted, but the minute I take a shower and I get to bed, my eyes is wide open. I just can't sleep. Oh, let me explain. Because witching hours are real. And because you've opened up a lot of your personal private life and shared it, now people can get in and they know your whereabouts. They know your vulnerabilities. When you're sharing certain things, they know what to attack. They know how to attack. And so now, because you've been up for hours, now you on the edge. You've gotten 2 hours of sleep. So now you going to work, you biting people heads off. They said good morning. You telling them, shut up talking to me. Get out my face. I don't want to talk to you until I get my cup of coffee. Because you running on 2 hours of sleep. No peace. No peace. You have no peace. Some of you all, peace escapes you because of internally who you are. You've done some things you've had no business doing. You know who you have wronged. You know who you have made cry real tears. You know who you've caused to really lose a lot in their life based off the lies you told and the mishandling you did with their private personal information. You know who heart you broke. From jump, you had no intention on staying with that person and really loving them at the level they love you, because you're all about yourself. You're self-centered. You think the world revolves around you, so you don't have peace. This is why the word of God says there is no rest for the wicked. You know you are out here stealing from people. You know you out here lying. You know you're guilty of monitoring people because you want to set a stumbling block because you don't want that person to get ahead in life. You know that. And so now you can't rest. Your spirit is not rested. You can't sleep. But I'm here to tell all of you all, no matter how peace looks for me, no matter how peace looks for you, no matter how you set your life up, you must pursue a quiet, blameless life. You may say, well, Kiki, how do I get to a quiet, blameless life? How? I can't help what people are bringing to me. I can't help what's going on, but actually you can. And you can do these things by first looking at yourself, self-examination. What have you been doing that's wicked and evil? What are some things you have not ironed out and cleaned up in your life that's keeping you up at night? Who have you done wrong and you knew it was unfair how you treated them, but you have not apologized because you are so prideful? You have not went to that person to try to make amends. You are perfectly okay with living your everyday life with your husband, with your wife, with your children, or you could be single. But they come up in your spirit all the time about how you played them and how you did them wrong. But you absolutely refuse because you're so stubborn and bullheaded. You like, I would never call that person and say I'm sorry. That's not seeking and pursuing peace. You start to pursue and seek peace by cleaning up the areas in your life that have been messy and loud. What is loud in your life? I'm not talking about gossip. People gonna gossip. I'm not talking about rumors. People are gonna spread rumors. You cannot stop it. People are gonna perceive you to be a certain way. They're gonna have perceptions. That's people. But some of your lives are loud. And they're loud because you can't stop showboating. So now a lot of attention is on you. That's not seeking and pursuing peace. Your life is not quiet because you keep trying to prove who you are to the world when the world really doesn't care about you. Your Facebook friends list, they literally don't care about you. There are very few that really care about you. But all of them that you keep showing your checks, your man, your children, your woman, your body, the money you make, your credit score, all the wins that you've gotten in life. Now your life is loud because it's attention. And now the spotlight is on you. You don't know who is a witch on your friends list. You don't know who is a witch on your YouTube. You don't know unless God telling you. That's another conversation. I'm not getting into that. Because some know. But anyway, You don't know who a witch is on your Instagram. You don't know who's monitoring you if God have not told you or showed you. So you just freely opening up your life. Now, initially, before you had an insecurity issue or somebody told you you were nothing, you're a nobody. You're a clown, you're pathetic, you're disgusting. You will never amount to nothing in life. And so insecurity set in. And because of that insecurity setting in, now that your life has shifted, now that your life has changed, now that God's hand has touched certain aspects of your life, you got to prove it. But with you proving it, it has disturbed your peace. Your life used to be quiet, it used to be low key. But when people started talking crazy to you because you had a season where you were down, where you were struggling, where you took a lot of hits and losses, now in this new season, you got a lot to prove. And so now you don't have peace. This is why you're up at night. This is why you're on the edge. This is why you're angry. This is why you feel a certain type of way. You're opening your mouth too much. You're bragging too much. You're telling too much. Everybody does not have the Spirit of the Lord in them. They don't have the Spirit of the Lord in them. But you begin to seek peace and pursue it. What does pursue mean? It means to go after, to chase. Seeking means you're looking. How do you look for peace? You got to close off certain doors you've opened. Who am I talking to today? Who am I talking to? November 21st of 2023. Wednesday afternoon. Which one of you have opened up numerous doors in your life and you don't understand how the enemy was able to creep in and infiltrate what's supposed to be a sanctuary, what's supposed to be peace, what's supposed to be low key, what's supposed to be a silent, quiet celebration? What doors have you opened for certain monitoring spirits and people to zoom in and disturb it? You seek it by, number one, staying saturated in prayer. You have to pray. You have to pray. You have to pray over your children. You have to pray over your family. You have to pray about your house. You have to pray about your car. You have to pray about your job and your finances. You have to pray for yourself and your personal well-being. That's number one. And number two, you have to get from a place where you keep trying to prove your success. Now, some people, they will show success for inspirational purposes. But you all know, just like I know, that's not everybody's spirit. That's not everybody's intention. Some people, they're not sharing their success. They're not talking about their children or their success because they want to inspire. They are intentionally sharing it because they want people jealous. They want people to hate on them. I have talked to people that have said, I want people to be jealous of me. The ignorance. I want people to hate on me. I want people to see me pop out with my man. I want people to see me pop out with my woman. I got so much for the haters, not really realizing that when you walk around with this posture and you're doing this, you're actually putting your man, your woman, your kids, your job, your house, your car, your mind, your well-being in a dangerous place. You're compromising. You are compromising. This is not how you seek peace. How do you seek peace when it comes to the drama that other people bring to you? You don't want to set a boundary. You don't want to tell those friends. You don't want to tell certain people, don't bring that mess to me. Whatever is going on in your household, whatever you're dealing with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or who your kids, don't bring it to me. Now, if it's something you guys need, I am here for you. If you need a place to crash for a couple of days, I'm here for you. If you need some food, I'm here for you. You need a couple of dollars, I'm here for you. You need me to be the person that prays you through, I'm here for you. But I'm not about to get in the midst of the situation because that's the man that you chose, sis. That's the woman that you chose, my brother. We tried to warn you about him. We tried to warn you about her. But you are adamant about having them in your life. I cannot help you. You have to start setting boundaries. And this is how you will be on the road to pursuing and looking, which is seeking for peace. Your life does not have to be loud. Your life can be quiet. Your life can be quiet. You can be a blameless man or woman. This does not mean perfection. This does not mean you perfect. But some of you all, you allow a lot of things and a lot of people to attach itself to you and your life and your situation. And you don't think twice about it. You feel like if you are not helping a particular person, you're the fake friend. But at what cost? What cost comes with the friendship you have with a certain person if they cannot stop bringing drama to you? Is your friend causing drama in his or her life and you have to keep picking up the pieces? Seek and pursue your peace. Seek and pursue it. Who is coming in your life trying to disturb your peace? If you came out of your level of peace, ask yourself, why did you risk it? Why did you make that decision? Was it because you were bored? Was it because you fear being alone and you just wanted some company? You just want to have people around you because you're afraid of something. Believe it or not, there are some people, they are afraid to be alone. I'm not saying alone relationship wise, but there are some people literally afraid to be alone in their house. There are people that I know, they are afraid to keep a light off in their house. Their house or their apartment has to be lit up with lights. 2 or 3 TVs got to be playing, music got to be playing, because the quietness is loud. Quietness is uncomfortable. To lay in the dark, which at night, that's what most people do. They cut off the lights. I don't know how y'all was raised. I can only tell you about me. I was raised, you turn off every single light. My mother and father made me and my 3 brothers turn off every light. First of all, because they didn't want their light bill ran up to the sky. But they didn't play that. Oh, I played some games when I was little where I was scared. And I was talking about the boogeyman. I think I talked about this with y'all before, but a lot of people, you're new here. But my father came in the room and he went off. He was like, little girl, you crying and screaming and you talking about it's a boogeyman. It's nothing in here. What are you talking about? He looked under the bed. He was like, where's the boogeyman at? I remember this. I said, under the bed, Dad. He says, nothing under there. I said, under the mattress. He was like, it's nothing under the mattress. He opened up the closet door. He was like, little girl, it's nothing in here. Close your mouth, go to sleep. And he said, don't turn on this light. A couple of times my mother went behind his back, brought me a little night light. He woke up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom. He saw it, he snatched it out the wall. And so then I came up with another plan. I told y'all before, I'm a woman of resolutions and solutions. I had a plan for Daddy, yo. Oh, I waited till him and my mother, and I was little. I remember this distinctly. Being 3, 4, 5 years old. I said, oh, I got something for him. My brothers would be knocked out sleep, snoring. I said, it's cool. I'm going to wait till my mother fight. It was just like, even then, I just could discern that they would sleep at the perfect time. And right when I knew or sensed that they would sleep, I got right up out my bed and went in their room and got in their bed with them. So many days I would wake up in the middle of the bed between my mother and my father. And sometimes they would pick me up and I'd be back in my bed the next day. Or I could feel if I was asleep, I'd hear my mother laughing like, oh, she in here again. This little girl done got in here again. My father would be like, why do she keep coming in here? And they would move me to the side or move me over. My legs would be on their neck, on their head. Look, I didn't care. But one day, because my father was a man with resolutions and solutions, he thought he had me. He had me for a minute because this was a routine where I would get up. I wasn't at peace. I just felt like it was a boogeyman in the house. So my father got tired of me coming in the room with him and my mother. So you know what I did? Well, what he did, then I'm going to tell you what I did to go over what he did, because he was intelligent too. I got up one day, about to make my way in that room. Boom, door was locked. For the first time, see, at 3 or 4 or 5, you don't really have an understanding of time. So I don't know what time of the night it would be. Let's just say it probably was 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know at what point or how long, as far as months went or years went, that I had this pattern of going in my mother and father's room, getting into bed with them. I don't know. But I just remember it being a long time. And so one day my father locked that door and I was devastated. Pissed me off. As a little kid, I was in a rage. I'm like, oh, wow. So he locked the door. Oh, I got something for him. So he locked the door. It wasn't no problem. I said, okay, so he think he gonna stop me. I'm not sleeping by myself. It's a boogeyman in here. It's dark. I can't see nothing. It's scary to me. You know what I'm saying? And we always had a pet, a dog, a cat, a bird. So to see a cat or whatever, I wasn't scared, but it would make me jumpy because cats are quiet. So I would be jumpy. So that would add to it, or the cat would look like something else to me. It wouldn't look like a cat in the dark. It looked like a ghost to me. So that was okay. I had another plan. Know what my plan was? Okay, cool. I got in the bed with one of my brothers. Problem solved. You ain't gonna do me. Hey, Sparkle. Hey, Janice. I see you. I was like, oh, Pop's not gonna do me. So it just got to, hey, Jackie. So it wasn't no problem. I just started getting in the bed with one of my brothers. They get mad and be pushing me out like, little girl, get out my bed. I did not care. I cuddled up right with them, had my pillow, had my little Pink Panther stuffed animal, and got right in the bed. It was no problem. But then my father caught on to that, and eventually it stopped. So I'm just saying all that to say, what is it that is keeping you up at night, or what is causing you to not have peace? And how do you get on the road to getting your peace? If you are the type of person you cannot sleep at night and your sleep is constantly disturbed, that's not peace. But what caused you to get to the level of not having peace? Is it that man, ladies? Is it that man that you dealing with? People can bring you drama. People can bring you chaos. People can bring you confusion. You can be up at night because of that. You're worried about, is he cheating on me? Is he texting her? Is he calling her? Is he gonna marry me? Does he really love me? Is this gonna work? You're overthinking. You're obsessed with that man. That's another reason why you can't sleep. But before he came into your life and before you saw those red flags, well, when you saw the red flags, did you keep ignoring them? Okay, if you say yes, so then that's not helping you to get peace. But you can seek and pursue it by getting rid of that man that comes with drama and chaos and confusion. That's not coming from God. God is not going to send you a man that's bringing chaos in your life. God is not going to do it. The Bible says God is not the author of confusion. Where you see a spirit of confusion, that is not God. That's not God. If anything, the man will bring you some level of peace. It doesn't mean he have to be a perfect man, but he's not coming with chaos. You know where you stand with that man. And men, you go through it too. You thinking about that woman. Do she like me? Do she love me? Is she cheating on me? Can I trust her? Is she using me for my money? Is she using me for my car? Whatever, whatever. But if that woman was sent by God, you wouldn't be disrupted in your spirit. You would know beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's some men, as soon as they lay eyes on a woman, they told their friends, that's going to be my wife. Some men have told a woman, you're going to be my wife. I'm going to marry you. This is real stuff that goes on. You know. You know. When God really does something in your life, you're not confused about it. Anytime God came and touched an area of my life, I knew when it was God. But guess what? When Satan was at something, or when a person came in my life, oh baby, I knew when it was demonic activity. It's a couple of things now. I know when the enemy trying to kick up. God will wake me up in the middle of the night like, yep, you need to be on alert for that, daughter. I'll see a face. I'll hear a name. I will have a disturbing dream. What are you going to do to seek and pursue your peace? That's what I want to ask you all in this live. What are you willing to do to get a quiet life and to get to a place of peace? Are you willing to turn down a club or a bar or two? Are you willing to tell that man or that woman, you know what, babe, you're not a good fit for me. I think you're an awesome guy. I think you're an awesome woman. But my spirit is not at peace being around you. I got too many questions. I don't really know where I stand with you. You're hot and cold. One minute you act like you love me and like me. The next minute you ghosting me, you pulling back. You can go a whole week or two without calling me or texting me. I'm not at peace. Seek peace. Pursue it. If you can chase down a man, if you can chase down a woman, if you can develop all the perfect content to show your house, to show your money, to show your body, to show your car, to show your man, to show your woman, use that same energy to seek peace. Pursue that, and then you will start to see things in your life change. Are you willing to let go of people and distance yourself from people who keep bringing mess to you that's causing a disturbance of your peace? Are you willing to say, you know what, friend, I love you, but don't bring that to me. I'm going to pray for you. I'll pray for you. But I don't want to hear anything else about this situation because you bringing stuff to me about your man, but you still have not walked away from him. I'm not talking about married people. That's another conversation. But I'm going to talk about those of you who have friends they sleeping with a man or a woman and they dating them in this drama. They can end the drama today. You can end the drama today, right now, but you holding on to that man or woman because you have this fantasy and this idea in your mind about who you believe they are, but they keep showing you they're not who you think they are. They can go 2, 3, 4 days without answering your call or texting you. You didn't call them up in 3 or 4 lies. You may not have even confronted them about the fact you knew they were a liar, but you know, God showed you a dream. God told you something and it confirmed what you were feeling, but you still sleeping with that man, you still sleeping with that woman, you still sweating them and chasing behind them. This is not pursuing and seeking peace. It's not pursuing peace. And so I just want to tell you all today, start getting serious about pursuing and seeking peace in your life. Be intentional about every area of your life. Where there is an area of your life that is loud, start to say to yourself, what can I do now to quiet this? This doesn't mean you sweep real issues that need to be addressed under the rug. You don't sweep them under the rug. You don't avoid accountability. See, the thing is, sometimes people will think that you're avoiding accountability, or responsibility because they don't see the results of you taking accountability and responsibility. Certain things I've taken accountability and responsibility in, nobody knows about it but me and God, because I went to the throne room about it. I don't have to come to you to tell you what I took accountability on. You don't have to go to anybody and be like, oh yeah, sir, sorry. I just want to tell you I took accountability on this area where I made a mistake. No, no. A lot of stuff that goes on with you, you need to handle it in private. It's not public knowledge. God deals with us in private. Build your one-on-one relationship with God. The whole point is you need to be seeking. Look for peace. Start looking for people who are peaceful. Are you hanging around people that's full of drama? You ever been around somebody and it's a family member or it's a friend or it's that coworker you like or it's that man or woman you dating and everything with them is anger. The smallest thing that's said to them, ah, they screaming, they hollering, they cussing. Somebody name come up. I'ma do this, and I'ma tell this person, and don't play with me. Everything is drama. Let me tell you something. When you see a man or a woman or somebody that is a peaceful person, you should be drawn to them. You not to manipulate them, not to use them, not to take advantage of them. But you should be like, let me get close to this person and talk to them to see how they so peaceful. I will never forget. I was on my way to fly out to Washington, D.C. in 2018. And I remember at the time, I was standing outside of Jesse Jackson's office. Myself and my mother had a meeting with him. And we had this meeting with him and we were talking to him. He didn't have anything to do with us actually taking the trip to Washington, D.C., but we were talking to him about something else. It was concerning some family business. And so it was a man that worked for Mr. Jackson. And I noticed him when I came in the building at the Push Coalition here in Chicago. I noticed him, but I didn't say anything. But I saw him afar off. And I immediately knew it was something different about him. I didn't know what, because I wasn't close up on him, but I just knew like, okay, it's something different with him. I do that with a lot of people. It's just a natural thing. So I didn't say anything. I pushed it to the back of my mind like whatever, and I kept my focus on what I was there for. So I go in a building. I'm talking to Mr. Jackson's secretary and taking care of my business. I said a few things to my mother, and I continued to do what I needed to do. I saw the guy again. I said he was a little bit closer. I kept looking at him. I said, it's something different about him. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't coming to me at the time, but it was something that was rare with him. I had never saw it. And if I saw it, it was not at the level that I saw, but I couldn't pinpoint. I was like, God, what is that? It's something about this man that's rare. I don't know what it is. It hadn't become clear at the moment. I kept taking care of my business. I was in the meeting talking and and doing whatever. And so it was time to go. The meeting had ended. So Mr. Jackson is walking me out. He's walking my mom out. And we kind of just continue in the conversation outside. We're talking and we were about to get a ride because we didn't have to my recollection, we didn't have to drive our own vehicles there. I think we had a ride there. I think his motorcade or whatever, they took us back to wherever we had to go. But as we were standing outside talking, the man came outside and he struck up a conversation with my mother. And so he was closer. So I was looking at him and just staring at him, and he was like talking. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't attracted to him. It was nothing sexual, it was nothing romantic. I had zero attraction to this man. But I was drawn and I was awakened because I knew it was something different. It was something rare about him. So he's just talking and, talking, and he was standing very calmly and he was attentive and he was listening. If I said something, he was listening. If my mother said something, Mr. Jackson said something to him, he was very calm and he was collected. And my mother was an edgy person. I told you all, it's a video I have of my mother up here. My mother was like a firecracker too in her personality. She would crack crude jokes and say little stuff. Her conversations was off the chain. I ain't gonna go far into that, but they were not godly all the time. So she was making statements to him, playing with him, and he remained calm and collected. He was calm and collected. When most people, what my mother was saying, that she was playing and being real crude in her demeanor and jokes. It was in love coming from her. But when you don't know somebody, you'll get offended. If he was offended, it didn't show. And suddenly it came to me. It was clear as day. I said, this man has a strong spirit of peace. This man lived a peaceful life. It was so clear to me. That man was a man of peace. And I called him out about it. Because I'll do that. I came at him. I said, you know what? You real peaceful. Your spirit is real calm and peaceful. How do you get like that? Teach me. And he laughed. He said, ha ha. He said, you funny. I said, no, I'm serious. I said, in this life that we live with so many things that you go through, I said, I have not seen you get loud. You ain't said one curse word. My mother cracked the edgy, crude joke. You didn't seem to get offended. How do you get there? He said, I just learned how to fight for my peace. I pick battles. People pick battles that's not even worth it. Your mother cracking jokes, that's not a battle to me. She's being herself. It was no need for me to give a reaction. I was like, but you work for Mr. Jackson, and isn't it stressful? And you flying back and forth, and you got to do all this work. And Chicago, it's a lot of stuff going on in our city. I was just going on and on about a whole bunch of stuff. And that man was so calm. He was like, and what about it? I don't let it stress me out. I choose to be at peace. He said, oh, but I'll go there. But he said, whoever or whatever it is, it got to be worth it. It has to be worth my time. It has to be worth my energy. If it's not worth my time and my energy, I'm going to just sit there and look. And so that inspired me more. It inspired me. And I said, and this was in 2018, I said, yeah, this is major. Because whatever that man doing, it has manifested in every area of his life where you couldn't shake or move that man level or spirit of peace. So I say to you all today, again, seek and pursue peace. What are you allowing to uproot you? Who are you allowing to uproot you? What is keeping you woke at night? What's going through your mind all the time? What are you angry about? What have you not reconciled that needs reconciliation? What do you need to address? What do you need to take responsibility for? What do you need to take accountability for? What do you need to pay more attention to that will instantly bring you peace? Who do you need to stop calling? Who do you need to stop texting? Who do you need to stop from calling you? Who do you need to stop from texting you? Who do you need to stop hanging around? Where do you need to stop going? What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to stop watching? Seek and pursue peace. Pick battles wisely. It doesn't matter what you're accused of. People will accuse you when you don't give them a reaction. People will say, you're immature. You don't love me. You don't care about me. You're evil. You don't have no heart. You don't have no soul. You don't take accountability. You don't take responsibility. Not really realizing that you're not about to let this person or these people disturb your peace. What you got going on, sir, what you got going on, sis, it doesn't warrant me to give you a reaction or have a conversation with you because you full of chaos and drama, and I don't want it in my life. So I'll take the fall in a sense where you think I'm the scum of the earth and you think I don't have a soul, you think I don't have a heart, you think I don't care. No, you're trying to pull me into something to give you a reaction. The position I'm in now, people try to pull it with me all the time. People will try to ask me a stupid question or make a comment. I'm not giving you a response. I'm going to just block you and then delete your comment. You really think I'm finna sit on social media, on my platform, and be going back and forth? Very few people I'll come up and they say something dumb, and I'll say, huh? Y'all will see me in the comment section. I'll type that one word, huh? Because what you saying is off the wall. You sound crazy. And I may give a small rebuttal, but after that, I'm done with that. And then when they keep cutting up and saying stuff, and then I just go and block them. And I move on with my day. Period. I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm done. What do I look like arguing with one of you on my platform? You want to talk about me and argue, go on your platform and do it. I don't care because I don't even see your stuff. Have a ball. I'm going to let you have at it. Ma'am or sir. Purge everything out of your spirit and your heart that you feel towards me. And that go for friends, that go for my family, that go for people on social media, whoever, people of the cloth, in the kingdom of God, in church, whatever. I don't care how you feel about it. You got to make your battles worth it. Think to yourself and ask yourself, is this particular battle worth me giving a response to? Do I sense or see that when I do start talking, and I sit down with this person, that we're going to get some ground rules set? Is something going to get accomplished from me having this meeting with this person, or me calling this person, or me texting this person? Or is it going to bring me into a fit of rage? If I know that person is smart alecky, if I know that they're vindictive, if I know that they're a messy person, I'm not about to get on the phone with you. Don't call me. Don't DM me. Don't text me. Don't invite me anywhere. And it feels good to be at a place in your life where this is not what you have to deal with anymore. I believe all of us have had a level of our life where it was a level of chaos at some point. When you have a bad marriage, or you have a bad relationship, or you have bad friendships, and you're around people that are real insecure, or people that are jealous, or people that they're showboat, they got something to prove, or people that are argumentative, or people that like fighting, it puts you in a frame where either directly or indirectly it is affecting your well-being. What is your well-being? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You don't have peace. You can be around a person and you love them, you want to have their back, but it's chaos that comes with that person. I can't stand people like that. Well, when I see a particular person, it's always chaos around them. It's always some type of chaos. It's violence around them. People are getting deleted around them. It's always a physical fight. It's always screaming and shouting matches. I have come across several people like that, where it's just always some type of confusion and drama around them. It's like they carry that spirit, and people that are drawn to them, people that hang with them, they are all the same. They are just chaotic people. They are underhanded, cutthroat people. They are messy, crap starting people. Or they are very negative people. Nope, if it's disturbing my peace, you can have it. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'll take my losses on it. You could think what you want to think about me. You could say what you want about me. I don't care nothing about it. I'm done. Are you all willing to get to that level? Are you willing to let people go? Are you willing to turn down a party? Initially, you really wanted to go. You want to be supportive. You don't want people to think that you don't care about what they have going on in their life. I don't want you all to misconstrue this live. But like I said, you have got to be wise in the decision that you make to hang around certain people. You don't have to reconcile with everybody that you fell out with, that you used to hang with in the past. You can state your piece to them, say, I love you, there is no love lost, and leave it at that. But some of you all, an old friend, an old person call you that God have not told you he's going to reconcile you to or restore that friendship. And then it gets to the point where you like, oh, I'm excited. I want to see this person. We going to catch up on old times. Sometimes God will allow you to do that. But in certain cases, no, you need to stay where you are, sir. You need to stay where you are, ma'am. You doing too much. You doing too much. Pursue peace. You want to get sweet sleep at night? The Bible talks about sweet sleep too. What is internally going on with you that you have not addressed? What are you secretly doing to people? What are you behind the scenes doing to people and you know you're wrong? You know you're wrong. Some people in silence, they set traps to hurt people. They real conniving and underhanded. If you are that type of man or woman and you want sweet sleep, turn away from wickedness. Turn away from your evil doings. Turn away from it. If your evil doings is witchcraft, you need to turn away from it. If your evil doings is Ouija boards and tarot cards and you want to burn sage and you want to monitor people, you have to turn away from this stuff. God will still receive you, love you, and accept you. You will get sweet sleep. But are you willing to let it go, to have control? People are in this life, they're going to always do and say things to you that you don't like, that you don't agree with. But what you going to continue to do? You going to continue to do witchcraft to have control or try to do it? You're going to keep attempting to do this because you're hurt or because you just want to control somebody because you don't have nothing else better to do. No. You need to clear out and you need to face internally or behind the scenes what you're doing in secret that's not bringing you peace. Where is your life loud at? What area of your life is it loud? Is your marriage loud? Does everybody in the streets know you and your spouse's business? Do they know everything you and your husband and wife got going on? Are you protecting your husband or your wife? You are supposed to protect your spouse. You are supposed to protect your children. You don't come airing out your children's business on social media. Oh, so what they got a F? You gonna make a post and tell the World Wide Web how you beat the hell out of your son or daughter because they got 2 Fs? And what about it? Maybe your child mentally or intellectually cannot process what they're being taught, and that's a struggle for them. You ever thought about that? But what does some parents do from our parents' generation or grandparents? Now you need to apply yourself. You ain't gonna come in my house with no D's and C's and F's. Now I'm not justifying your child getting F's. Let me throw that out. It's just sad. You always got to put out disclaimers. We don't even have freedom of speech no more. You can't say certain where I hate it. Because I'm a very outspoken person. But it's like, every child not going to be an A and B student. But if you know that your son or daughter is working their butt off, and they out here doing the very best that they can, some of your kids, they may cry tears because they are so afraid you're going to beat them when they come home because they got a C, they got a D. On report card pickup, I can't tell you how many posts I see with parents talking about how they punish their kids because they got an F. This is stuff you need to keep behind the scenes. If that's how you run your household and your kids, it's not for Facebook. It's not for Instagram. It's not for YouTube. You have got to stop turning on the camera wanting to show every move that you make, because when certain areas of your life start getting attacked, you'll know why. You left that part unprotected. You left it open for an attack. People feel licensed to start coming in your life and speak. Sometimes people try to take a license and just start saying stuff to you because they think they know you like that. I had a couple. I had a couple people do that. I had to tell them, like, man, we're not friends. So what if you send me an email? So what if I had a conversation with you on the phone? I ain't even talking about no one-on-one. I'm just talking about, okay, you sent the email, you wanted me to call you, it was a conversation, and so now you feel comfortable and you feel like you can come to me and say anything. No, sweetheart, we not friends. You don't know me. You literally don't know me. Don't get comfortable and familiar with me because I'm not comfortable and familiar with you. You don't have the right to just come talk out the side of your neck and say anything to me. I don't know you like that. I don't know what spirit you carrying. Because to me, you saying certain stuff to me, you seem like you being malicious and vindictive. You seem like you got a hidden anger off something else. You don't even know me. You got to seek peace. Stop arguing with these people. If you on social media, stop arguing with people. People in the body of Christ now, podcasters do it. They keep making all these videos to give a rebuttal and an answer to what somebody else on another channel said to them or about them. Why are we doing this? That brings chaos. It brings chaos. And I know this is going to be a long stretch for a lot of you all. It's going to be a long stretch because you want to address everybody and everything. You don't want to just let stuff go. You want to just keep giving a piece of your mind to everybody. You got to pick your battle. When does it stop? When does it end? When does it stop? When does it end? Even Jesus himself, if you look in the word of God, there were incidents and certain things that were said to him. People said certain things, they did certain things. Jesus would not give a reaction. He didn't give a reaction. Scripture tells you that. It was certain incidents where it would say Jesus said nothing. People would be cutting up saying all types of stuff and Jesus would just stand there and look at them. You gotta know who is worth it. Some people are worth the battle. In certain cases, it's worth you coming to war. It's worth it. You don't allow nobody to hurt your children or hurt your husband or wife or your friends or your family members. You take up for them. You had a back. But it's some people, that's what they want. That's the whole setup and plan. They want to rub you the wrong way intentionally. They want to cast the net to suck you in and catch you up so you could be at their level. So they can humiliate you and embarrass you and show you in a weak moment where you got angry or you flew into a rage. Seek and pursue peace. Starting today. I'm wrapping up now, but starting today, when this live ends, again, look around your life and see what's loud. What's loud in your life? What is everybody talking about when it comes to you? Now, I'm not talking about stuff that's out of your control. Again, you can't control what people say and what they think about you, whatever. But even in that, don't even address that. Let these people talk because they actually keeping you relevant. People don't understand when they bring up your name and make you the topic of conversation, they're keeping you more relevant. They're making you important. They're actually making you important. And it's intriguing more people to see, like, who is she? Let me try to get cool with her or him. That's why I'm telling y'all, stop getting mad about that stuff. They keeping you relevant. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, look around your life. What are things you need to address? I said this in a video. It may have uploaded already about grieving the Holy Spirit. That's another conversation. Y'all go view that video in full. But just pursue your peace. People of God, pursue it. Seek it. Pray about it. Tell God when you get serious. If you have not been serious about having a quiet, peaceful, blameless life, you go to God and you pray. You say, God, I desire to have a quiet, peaceful life. I want relationships that are peaceful. I want connections to people that are men and women of peace. I don't want chaos. I don't want disorder. I don't want drama and violence in my life. I don't want it. You got to pray about it. You got to pray about it. So I'm done with the lesson, guys. Let me close out with prayer. You guys can close your eyes or lift up your hands to the screen, whatever you want to do. You can keep your eyes open. But I just want to pray for you all today, because there's some of you all, you needed the message and it resonates deeply with you. Father God, I ask you today to touch every single man and woman who is on this live, and even touch the ones that will come back to the playback. Lord, I ask you to release a spirit and a mantle of peace over every single man and woman that is on this live. Any one of your children who has not been living a quiet life or a life of peace, or they are disturbed in their spirit, they're disturbed in their minds, they're disturbed with the people that they are connected to and involved with. Father, I ask you to just give them a spirit of peace in every single area of their life that is out of hand and out of control, and it has not been checked and it has not been ironed out. Father, I ask you in Jesus' name to iron it out. Iron it out, Lord. Give your children instructions. Teach them, Father. Show them and guide them on how they can begin to seek and pursue a life of peace. Any one of your sons and daughters on this live that is disturbed in their spirit, and they are dealing with anger, they are dealing with stress, they are dealing with frustration, they are dealing with unforgiveness, and this is leaving a door open for the enemy to cause a disturbance in their peace. Father, I ask you to close every single door, every single contract that has been set out by the enemy, every single altar that has been built for any one of your sons and daughters by any warlock or any witch to disturb the peace in their life, the peace in their marriage, the peace with their children, the peace at their job, the peace with their finances, Lord. The things that's disturbing their sleep and waking them up. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. And I ask you to release a hedge of protection. Protect all of their marriages for those who are married. Protect the single men and women. Protect all the women who live alone. Protect their children, Father. Protect them everywhere they go. And release your glory and your light in their life, Father, to where anyone that tries to enter into their life to disturb their peace or bring them chaos and drama, they are immediately uncomfortable when they lay eyes on them. I ask you, Father, to cover every single person. Give them traveling mercies. And give them clarity, Father, in the areas that the enemy has hidden, that has also left a door open for them to not know or understand why there is no peace. I ask you all these things, Father, in Jesus' name. We thank you and we praise you. Amen. So that's it, guys. I'm done. If you shared this, thank you. If you have subscribed, thank you. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for tuning in. Hello to everybody in the chat. Uniquely Made Warrior, Jay Nash, hello, Dale Wolf, Victorious, Keish, Jackie, Tequila, I see you, baby. What is it? Is it Tyler? Am I saying your name right? Hello to you. Nancy, I see you. Jay Nash, KP, Antonio, Victorious one, I see y'all. Hello. Hello. Walter Witherspoon, I see you. Moods H90, hey, thanks for coming in. Abdi, I see you. I see you. I see y'all. Rose, I see you. Corinta, hello, beautiful. Fluffy, I see you. I see all y'all up here. Hello. Kareem, I see you. Who else up here? I'm just saying hi to you guys. Sparkle, it's always love. Eagle Eyes, hello, baby. Janice, Kimberly, you always come up here. You always come up here, Kimberly. Joshua, hey, baby. Hey, y'all, my regulars. Y'all always up here. King Hazy, I see you. Danny, hello. I love you, Danny. Kisses. Who else up here? Star, I see you. What is it? Ngozi's Creativity. Greetings to you. Dean, did I say hi to you, Dean? I think I did. Born Dreamer. Decorating Time with Rochelle. Hello, beautiful sister. Antonio Anthony. Hello. Thank all of you all for coming in. Can you guys in the chat type in peace? I need you all to hashtag peace and then hashtag seek peace, pursue peace. Hashtag that. Because I want people to be able to click on that. And everything that's peaceful, I want it to come up in the feed, in the algorithm, so they can see it. So thank all of you guys. Thank all of you all. Thank you guys. Hashtag seek peace, pursue peace. Hashtag that too. Seek peace, pursue peace. You could do it together or separately. Thank you, Jay Nash. Seek peace. Because I know it's a little bit longer if you all type both. If you hashtag seek peace, pursue peace. I know that's a little bit longer. So y'all might want to break it up. But that's it, y'all. That's it. That's the lesson for today. Lashia, hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. As you guys know, I do one-on-ones. Just be serious. We will discuss behind the scenes how I have that set up. My email is available. If you all want to email me, you are more than welcome to email me. Be patient. Sometimes emails don't always come up at the top of the feed because I get a lot of emails. I've been kind of unsubscribing to like certain stores and stuff that I shop at because of the fact I was not always able to see certain what am I trying to say? I was not always able to see certain emails because so many emails come in. So sometimes I would see certain emails and I wouldn't be responding to people until a month, 2-3 months later. Because that's when I would see them because it would be so many. So I've unsubscribed. I've been doing it for 3 days where I'm unsubscribing. I'm still a customer of certain stores, but you all know, like when you give a certain store or restaurant or whatever your email, you just keep getting all these emails, and like it clouds other people coming in. So like I had to do something about that. So it should be a little bit, easier. A Rice, thank you. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day too. The shit, thank you so much. Thank you guys. But like I said, you all email me if you want. You may not necessarily want a one-on-one. You may just want to email and say something. All I ask for, guys, I hate negativity. Just email me something positive and in love. You don't have to be scared because I know some of y'all, you're scared, you're nervous. You don't have nothing to do with that. You don't have to be afraid of anything. I'm just a vessel of the Lord. I'm a woman, an imperfect woman that is willing and open to allow God to use me. And that's it. Uniquely made warrior, you be blessed too, my sister. Thank you guys so much. I love when you all tune in. It don't even have to be a whole bunch of people. But those of you who come in and you rock with me, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate you and I love you all. I really do. Eagle Eyes, yes, she said, enjoy your evening, everyone. Peace and good night. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's still early here, guys, in Chicago, but I know you all are on different time zones. It's 3:33 here in Chicago. It's still early. It'll be getting dark soon. I think it starts to get dark at like 4:20, maybe 4:20, 4:30. Ace of Spades, blessings to you too. Chemistry, hello. I'm so happy, my sister, that you caught the live as well. I am so happy you did. Thank you. But yes, guys, I'm going to let you all get back to the rest of your day. Be safe. Like I said, I had a video message that uploaded. And I'm just talking to you guys about what it means to grieve the Holy Spirit. Watch that video in full. I know for a fact it would be very helpful. Nalisa, hello. Okay, A right, so I'm an hour behind you. Okay. Okay, very good. Because I know a lot of you all that's up here in the chat, in the live, I know a lot of you all are in New York. So I do know that New York is an hour ahead of time because there's some people that are from Vegas. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Vegas is like 3 hours behind Chicago time. So it'd be all types of people on different time zones. Some people have come up here and it's night where they are. You know what I'm saying? I've had people come up here from Alaska, people come up here from Ghana, Nigeria. Like people are all around like that tune in. Some people are on Pacific time, Central, Eastern, just different time zones. So when you all come up here and you say good night, I totally understand. It's the afternoon here, but I get it. I know it's nighttime. It's nighttime for you, depending on where you are. You in Germany? Germany? Okay. New Jersey, Lashia. Okay. Lashia, you in New Jersey. I was talking about y'all language, how y'all talk. How y'all don't say coffee, you say coffee. You don't say apartment, you say apartment. Y'all, that's the R is gone. And you know what? I was thinking about y'all. Let me tell y'all this. This a chuckle moment I want to have. Y'all know I share my chuckle posts because I don't want us always deep. Everything ain't deep and spiritual all the time. We not in the spirit every single day, all day. But let me share something with y'all. Like I talked about the language that's here in Chicago because we speak a lot of broken English. Now I have trained myself to speak and I'm very articulate. Okay, and I have an extended vocabulary, but when when the Chicago wind gets mad or we get around our peers or our family, I'm not talking like this. A lot of slang, like I said, when I've done voiceovers, the teacher that would give me the script, the director, she said I had a lazy tongue and the Chicago accent. Now we in Chicago, we don't think we have an accent, but other people, they hear it when we talk. And so it sounds like we sound very unintelligent. When we really talk or we really get mad, it's a lot of broken English. So something I thought about too, that Chicagoans say, and we don't pronounce it, the word performance. We don't say performance. Now, when I'm talking like I'm talking now, I'm saying things clearly. But it's some people, most people in Chicago, we don't say performance. We say performance. We don't say it with the PER. We say PAH, performance. Okay? Just to let y'all know. We don't say that. Like I told you all, it's not car. We say car. Whose car is that? Even if you try to be like, today, I'm going to just speak, clearly. It's not going to come out like that. That's just how Chicagoans talk. A lot of broken English. And don't piss somebody off in Chicago. It's going to be all type of different words that don't belong in a conversation coming in. They going to leave out words. It's crazy. Ngozi's creativity. Yeah, one day. Thank you, KP. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try one day. One day I'll do a channel for you all with my hair. Actually, I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow. When I wear my hair like this, I don't want to keep manipulating my hair, but I take a break. You all know when you get your hair like braided, you're actually supposed to take a break after a while, and you're not supposed to keep getting your hair braided, especially like your edges. You're not supposed to keep having your edges pulled. You know what I'm saying? So I take a break. But I'm actually going to get my hair done tomorrow. Not nothing over the top. I'll probably get my braids next month and wear them for a couple of months. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Ngozi, yes, I hope you know what? Keep your hair natural, sweetheart. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. Because every time I think about when I used to get perms in my hair, and now women are coming out with cancer and all type of stuff from using perm from when they were little girls. Just the smell of it, scabs in my head, your hair different lengths, your hair breaking off on your clothes. I've been natural, I think, for 14 years now. I think it's been about like 14 years. Angela, hey baby. Thank you. Thank you. And y'all like my hair. I don't even feel like this is the best. Cause I put a bonnet. I take these out and I saturate my hair with oil. And I use Carol's Daughter leave-in spray conditioner because my hair eats up oil. And I use the Mielle um her cream leave-in conditioner. But I think I had to find a balance because sometimes your hair starts shedding too much when it's too much protein. So I have a balance now where I use a coconut protein shampoo, and when I after I wash my hair with that, I use a Garnier Fructis deep honey conditioner. So I saturate my hair with that. I leave it in for 3 to 5 minutes, rinse that out, and then when I get out the shower, I section my hair off and spray the leave-in conditioner. I just actually a couple of weeks ago bought Carol's Daughter spray leave-in conditioner. I think it's about $14-15 a bottle, but it's worth it. It's a really good product. And so then I have a argan oil mousse by Mayel that I use also. So while my hair is wet, I do it in layers. Like I spray the leave-in, then I take my oil, then I take the mousse, and then I'll put like mousse on my hair. And sometimes it'll just go into this shape, believe it or not, because my hair is already curly. I think I've told you all this before on different lives. It's already curly and like really wavy. So it'll already, for the most part, look like this. It'll just be even shorter. But if I want it more defined, sometimes I'll go ahead and do a 2-strand twist. And I have oil sheen and I spray my hair just to keep it moisturized. So I know my stylist, she gonna be real upset with me because every time I get my hair done, she be like, girl, Kiki, your hair is so oily. You just got too much oil. But I'm like, man, my scalp get dry. So, you know. Oh, Negosi's, yeah, no gel. No gel. No, 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 no. I have what is it called? Eden, Edin. I actually have been using that to kind of slick my edges down because they don't stay, and it's still, if you all look, it's still not smooth. Can y'all see that? Like when I get close, my grays are showing. I try to keep it slick down, but it's never how I want it. And then if you all see, like I have bobby pins because my hair be popping up. So all of this right here is actually is the big bobby pins, and I stick it in here. I don't know if y'all could see. Where's one at? Here's one. So I take it, guys, you know, because I really don't like when my hair is in my face, but if y'all could see, I'll take this bobby pin and kind of just put that there. And it just it keeps my hair in order from popping all out because it'll be all over my head. So I like it neat. I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to that. I like it neat and to stay like this. And then I don't really like it. I feel like when my hair is like this, it's covering my eyes and I want you all to see. So, I'll like push my hair over like that. It look weird. I don't know. So I guess we'll go back like that. Whatever. But yeah, you said Rika, why you said stop what? What is it that you want me to stop? Or what is it that you feel I need to stop? I don't know what that means. Yes, Ngozi, yes. And I guess, you know what, one day I've shared certain products that I use with you guys, that I use on my hair, because I know a lot of you all complimented and you asked me. So one day I'll share it. I will definitely share it. So that's it, everybody. I'm gonna get up out of here. My hands is kind of dry, y'all. You know how like the shit, thank you, baby. Y'all know how like in the wintertime how like your skin get dry. It don't matter how much lotion I put on my hands. Probably because I wash my hands all the time. My hands is just dry. Jeff, hey, how are you? But like my skin, I used my Dove body wash, y'all, and it got the creams and the oils in it. But I just feel like my skin, can y'all see? It don't look dry, you know. It really don't look dry, but I just feel like I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to put some petroleum jelly, some like Vaseline. So, what is it, Sheena? Is it Sheena Speaks? Or Shina? I think it's Sheena. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Angela, listen, honey. I thank you, my beautiful sister, for the compliment, but it's work. I'm telling y'all. It's work. It's work. And plus, I started going back to wearing my hair like this because I told y'all, I don't like that heat. Now, y'all can look at my lives where my hair had got kind of straightened. My stylist blow dried it and she put a flat iron lightly to it, but I told her don't go to the root of my hair. I just did it because people were asking me. A lot of you all were like asking me, like, Kiki, show us. We want to see, your hair. But you still were not able to see the full length. But I put some pictures up and I gave you all an idea. So, yeah, y'all, like I said, with this hair situation, you got to keep it clean. When your hair is thick, I told y'all before, and it's long, it has a smell to it when you don't wash it. Especially in the wintertime, you okay. But in the summertime, oh my God, you better stay on top of it. Anybody with a lot of hair, they will tell you that. I'm letting y'all know. My arms be tired. I be tired. It's exhausting. So I'm not dealing with it tomorrow. I'm going to just go to the shop. I'm going to let her wash it, deep condition it, whatever. Whatever. Saying hi to one of my neighbors. She looking at me like... But yes, y'all, that is it. So yeah, ladies, I'll probably drop I don't think I can put products up here in the live, but maybe I just do a video where I just show y'all the products that I use. I'll probably just bring them and show you. When I go home. I just like do a video in the bathroom and pull out all the products and just show you guys. I don't know, I'm gonna set it up some type of way. Some type of way. We'll work it out. But yes, ladies, let me get up out of here. Nagosi's Creativity, I see you. I'm going to do a video. And Lashia, yes, shea butter. My kids love shea butter. It smells so good. My daughter uses a shea butter and it smells like baby powder. I'm like, when they start, because I don't use shea butter. I'm like, when did they start making shea butter with different scents? It smells so good. It's so strong. Like that baby powder smell, it lingers. It'll just be in the house or in your car when that person leaves just all day. All day. Just that baby powder shea butter scent. I'm like, man. Sheena, thank you so much. It's all God. God drops some of these messages in my spirit. He really does. And a lot of them, they're not popular. People get angry. I did some video messages today and last week. People was unsubscribing. I don't care. God bless them. They serve their time because it's not a popularity contest. Those that want to receive you, God will have you, touch the ones that need to be touched. The other ones, they can move on. So yes, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love all of you all. I really do. Thank you all for the support. Like I said, if you want to send an email, you're more than welcome to. If you want a one-on-one, you pick the day, you pick the time. I will tell you if I have availability in that time slot. And I will tell you how I work it out because it is set up. Most definitely. I don't schedule a one-on-one and give a one-on-one for free. I'm just letting you all know that ahead of time because I don't want anybody to be misled because I'm taking time out of my day to have a conversation with you. So, or a Zoom. You choose. If you want to see my face live on a Zoom, that's your choice. But a lot of people don't. They'll just leave their phone and be like, well, let's just have a phone session. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, yes, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Angela, I see you. I'm happy that my videos, that God is using me to make these messages to touch you ladies and gentlemen. Really, because it's all about God. It's all about God. It's really his spirit, and he has gifted me to discern and to see and to dream and to sense certain things and see things in layers. And so it's all about God. But thank you guys. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all be safe and be good. Remember what I said. Look at that video too about grieving the Holy Spirit. So the Lord willing, I'll be back with more lives, more shorts, more video messages. Eagle Eyes, yes. Well, whenever you're ready, baby. You schedule your one-on-one in the Zoom, and we will be in the Zoom. Because I told y'all, some people, they be scared. I've had people like, Kiki, I'm nervous. You making me nervous. What are you nervous about? They be like, I'm scared. I don't want you to see me. Women have come like, I don't want you to see me. I don't want you to see how I look. My house a mess. I don't care about none of that. Literally, y'all gotta understand. Yeah, you're gonna find out who I am when it comes to stuff like this. I literally don't care how your house look. I have struggled with depression. Stuff wasn't clear. I don't care about that. I'm tuning in to you. My attention is on you. What you got going on in the background of your house, I don't care nothing about that. We get into business. This about God's business. I don't care about that. Okay? You can have a bonnet on your head. I have one on. I've never done that. You know what I'm saying? When I have a one-on-one, if it's a Zoom, I've never done that. But I'm saying you might. I don't know. But y'all don't major on the minor. It's not deep like that. It's not deep like that. So, I will talk to you guys later. Love you.